Nothing is more disappointing than going into work and not making any money. Today, I was asked to go into my job today in the mornings, and usually delivery, so people order food at night. But my boss was saying that people have been ordering in the mornings on Thursdays. They wanted me to come in and help them out. I say yes because I need money, and I go in. I get there just before 11 o'clock. I was gonna do an 11 to 7, and I get there and there's no orders. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. Who's ordering pizza at this hour? I wait till 12, wait till 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:30. I'm looking at my boss, and I'm like, why am I here? Why am I here again? And she's telling me that our GM was like, it's an if they are coming in, if they are not, and we just want to be on the safe side. Now I make 8.50 an hour when I'm in the store. When I'm out of the store, I make my tips and then like $5 for my hourly on top of my gas mileage. So where I make my money is when I'm delivering. So when there were no orders today, I just sat on my phone. I took a nap. I played some music. I did a couple dance moves. I laid on the floor. I didn't do a whole lot. I I sat there for roughly four. I think I left around 3 o'clock. So I was there for 4 hours. You know, nothing too bad. Nothing like it's not like I wasted my time. I still made money, I guess. But it wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't what I expected it to be. Now I could have let that disappointment kind of ruin my day for me. You know, I could have let that just be like, oh man, I'm not gonna have enough money for bills. Like, oh, what's going on? Like, nothing is going my way. But instead, I went home with a plan, and that plan was to just lock the fuck in on my videos, I said, you know what, today does not need to be a failure because obviously if I'm not going to be able to make money because no one's ordering food, right? I can still do something to push myself forward in the direction I want to be, you know? I can still put my best foot forward and not allow myself, my hair is all fucked. I can not allow myself to get discouraged by a temporary like setback, My hair is fucking I took a shower today, so not today. I mean, like, I took a shower earlier, so my hair is all poofy. But I meant not today, as in like I don't take them every day. I take showers regularly, guys. My bad. I but what I'm trying to say is that there are moments in which you can choose to let failures and setbacks affect you, or you can choose to push through and say, you know what, this moment, this circumstance does not define today. Today can still be a successful day if I push myself in a different field or if I get a certain project done. Today, not only did I finish a trilogy of videos that I was setting out for this week, but I also finished editing, or I started editing, finished editing, and sent out just before this another video of me playing with a bigger content creator and getting like his reactions. And I put a lot of effort in that video. I was able to do some more voiceovers that I've been wanting to implement. I had a little bit more funny editing moments. I had some reaction stuff from his stream that I pulled. There was a lot more effort. There was a lot more consciousness into those videos that with the final product, I was very proud of it. It took me about 2.5 hours to edit that video down. And actually, it took a lot longer because I had to re-record and re-record his portion of the streams because I kept messing it up. And it was like a 20-minute game, right? So I was like a whole hour I wasted basically. But what I'm trying to say is there are moments where you can allow setbacks and you can allow failures to either penetrate you or bounce off of you. It's kind of that the saying of like, I am rubber, you are glue, you are the glue, right? Or you can choose to either be the rubber or the glue. You can choose to let things stick to you and affect you and hold you down and really like boggle your mind, or you can allow it to just bounce off, keep moving forward, and defining your own success. Today, I didn't take any deliveries, you know. I didn't make any tip money, but I still made money on my hourly, which was like $35, and then after taxes maybe $20. You know, like whatever. Didn't make money today, but I was able to not I was able to get two different videos out, one pre-edited, one I started from scratch. I was able to get the TikTok version out. I got to upload it on my YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and link I'm going to I'm gonna tag my content account. So if you want to see the video I made, it's pretty funny. It's pretty cool. Um, I think it's funny. I think I'm funny. I think I'm successful, and I know I'm successful, and I know I'm funny. You know what? I'm gonna stop with those think statements because that is also a major part of it. I didn't allow myself to like get that upset over not making money today because I know that that is not where I define my success. I define my personal success in the videos I make, into the comedy I do, into trying to uplift people, you know? What I'm trying to say is that you need to you need to define what will and will not affect you, you know? You need to define how you are going to be successful and the steps to be successful, you know? Trying trying something new and trying to establish yourself and trying whatever, just trying something out of your norm is always going to be difficult, you know? And allowing yourself to be caught up by minuscule failures and minuscule setbacks that can seem monumental at first, allowing yourself to be stuck by those is the main way people end up giving up their dreams, you know? All in all, guys, do not let do not let small failures affect you in a major way. They need to be proportional. If it's a small setback, have a like maybe a 5 minutes of going, you know what, that just didn't work out for me. This really sucks. I'm gonna feel what I'm feeling, but I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back in my groove. I'm gonna keep succeeding. I'm gonna keep winning because that is what I am. That is what I do. Thank you.